I wrote a song today.
Wow.
It does have a sky in it, and it has angels in it, and it's you know, it just dropped down on me like songs do, and it's about something that I heard on the news yesterday about birds dying in New Mexico.
Oh yeah, I saw
Anybody
that.
hear that?
Yeah. Yeah.
And it was very disturbing to me, and some in Colorado too. And they didn't know why. I didn't listen to the news. I didn't hear about it
They
today. But
haven't figured out why, I don't think.
yeah, that inspired me to write a song about that. And my dog this morning, and the smoke was back, and it just the smoke in the air just is depressing. Just to think of what all's going on. But anyway, birds are falling from the sky. They say they don't know why. They need us now. Fires are burning in the west. Where will birds make their nest? Mother needs us now. Angel of mercy, come on down and rain your love upon us. Angels of mercy, come on down and rain your love upon us. Make the sky a better place. Clean the air with your grace. Father Sky needs you now. Some still say that it's not real, but we know how she feels. Mother Earth needs you now. Angel of mercy, come on down and rain your love upon us. Angel of mercy, come on down and rain your love upon us. Ooh, 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 birds are falling from the sky.
I've got a Gordon Lightfoot song. I think I have a couple of them tonight. Well, I do. I do have two of them tonight, but this one here is Second Cup of Coffee. Anybody ever heard of that one?
No.
Okay. Uh, all right. This will be something new for everybody the way it sounds. So anyway, I don't know that there's anything else to say. The song is pretty literal, so we'll just get going on it. Try it again. I'm on my second cup of coffee, still can't face the day. I'm thinking of the lady who got lost along the way. And if I don't stop this trembling hand from reaching for the phone, I'll be reaching for the bottle, Lord, before this day is done. I'm on my second cup of coffee, still can't face the day. The room was filled with laughs as we sang the night away. But my sleep was filled with dreamings of the wrongs that I have done. A gentle, sweet reminder of a daughter and a son. Sitting alone, my friends have all gone home. You never know when they'll come dropping in. Thinking of girls with their fingers in my curls, too young to understand how love begin. I'm on my second cup of coffee, still can't face the dawn. The radio is playing a soft country song. And if I don't stop this trembling hand from reaching for the phone, I'll be reaching for the bottle, Lord, before this day is done. Sitting alone, my friends have all gone home. They never were around when I needed them. Thinking of girls with their fingers in my curls, too young to understand how love began. I'm on my second cup of coffee, still can't face the day. I'm thinking of the lady who got lost along the way. If I don't stop this trembling hand from reaching for the phone, I'll be reaching for the bottle, Lord, before this day is done. And if I don't stop this trembling hand reaching for the phone, I'll be reaching for the bottle, Lord, before this day is done.
And all else fails. So this is a song that you all know, and you probably know it from Peter, Paul, and Mary, but it was actually written by Leadbelly, Hugh Ledbetter, which is really interesting because you wouldn't necessarily think that a blues folk guy like Hugh Ledbetter would have written this, but apparently he did. So, oh, Stewball was a racehorse, and I wish he were mine. He never drank water, he always drank wine. His bridle was silver, his mane it was gold. The worth of his saddle, it's never been told. Oh, the fairgrounds were crowded, and Stewball was there, but the betting was heavy, I'm a prancing and a dancing, my noble stewborn. I bet on the gravy, I bet on the babe. If I'd have bet on old stewborn, be a free man today. Oh, how she hollers, and the turtle dove moans. I'm a poor boy in trouble. I'm a long way from home. Oh, Stewball was a racehorse, and I wish he were mine. He never drank water, he always drank wine.
All right. You hear the guitar okay there?
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to do one of my original ones here. I had 4 things planned for, but we'll do those next week. Late one evening while sitting all alone, staring at the glow of a fire, listening to songs as the embers are waning, I couldn't get you out of my mind. The days have gone by and those memories are fading. Traces of love are nearly gone. But I can't let you go while this heart of mine's still aching. That's why I cling to you in this song. It's been so many years, yet it seems like yesterday that we walked hand in hand by a stream, talking of our futures and feelings of our love, and a promise to share all our dreams. I remember those evenings when we talked for hours of the future that we'd have together. Now that's all gone like the winter takes the flowers, and now here I sit all alone. It's been so many years, yet it seems like yesterday we walked hand in hand by a stream, talking of our future and feelings of our love, and a promise to share all our dreams, and a promise to share all our dreams.
Nice finger picking on that song. That's,
Yeah.
Lord, I'm going uptown to the Harlem River to drown. Dirty water's gonna cover me over, and I'm not gonna make a sound. I'm on a roll, mama, I gotta go. I gotta get there while I still can. Troubled days are behind me now, and I know they're gonna let me in. So when you see me walking up on FDR, just a singing and a clapping my hands, tell my mama I love her, tell my father I tried, give my money to my baby to spend. Lord, I'm going uptown to the Harlem River to drown. Dirty water's gonna cover me over, and I'm not gonna make a sound. Good times come and they go, even a good man will break. He'll let his troubles bury him whole, even though he knows what's at stake. So I'm taking no chances, carrying over while I'm still in his grace. I'm no fool, mama, I know the difference between tempting and choosing my fate. Lord, I'm going uptown to the Harlem River to drown. Dirty water's gonna cover me over, and I'm not gonna make a sound. Lord, I'm going uptown to the Harlem River to drown. Dirty water's gonna cover me over, and I'm not gonna make a sound. Lord, I'm going uptown to the Harlem River to drown. Dirty water's gonna cover me over, and I'm not gonna make a sound.
Anyway, this is the song that I did at the Hoops. And it's a song, because the Hoop was on 9/11. And so this is, I do love Bruce Springsteen very, very much. And I've only seen him twice, but this is from his album, The Rising, which came out right after 9/11. And it's the last song on that. Where the rivers run to black, I take the school books from your past. Plastic wire and your kiss, breath of eternity on your lips. In the crowded marketplace, I drift from face to face. I hold my breath and close my eyes. I hold my breath and close my eyes. And I wait for paradise. And I wait for paradise. Virginia hills are gone to ground. Another day, another sun going down. I visit you in another dream. I visit you in another dream. I reach and feel your hair. Your smell lingers in the air. I brush your cheek with my fingertips. I taste the voice upon your lips. And I wait for paradise. I wait for paradise. Search for you on the other side, where the river runs clean and wide. Up to my heart, the waters rise. Up to my heart, the waters rise. Sink me the water, cool and clear. Drifting down, I disappear. I see you on the other side. I see you, I search for the peace in your eyes. But there is empty as paradise. There is empty as paradise. A break upon the waves. Feel the sun on my face.
I'm here saddled up at my keyboard, and I'm going to do a tune here called Wild Mountain Time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Assume you guys have heard of it.
Yeah.
Okay, well, anyway, I'm sure it's traditional by now. So, anyway, unfortunately, my cheat sheet is pretty small, so it's easy to get lost, as I have to look between the cheat sheet and the keyboard, and then when I go back to the cheat sheet, I don't know where I should be, you know. So anyway, we might have a hiccup there, and anyway, we'll give it a try. And I'm going to dial in a drum beat. Oh, the summertime is coming, and the trees are sweetly blooming in the wild mountain time. Blows around the purple heather. Will you go, laddies, go? And we'll all go together to pull wild mountain time all around the purple heather. Will you go, laddies, go?
build my love a shelter on yon high mountain green, and my love shall be the fairest that the summer sun hath seen. Will you go, laddies, go, and we'll all go together to pull wild mountain thyme all around the purple heather. Will you go, laddies, go? Okay.
It's a lesson too late for the learning, made of sand, made of up one. It's a lesson too late for the learning, made of sand, made of sand. In the wink of an eye, my soul is turning in your hand, in your hand. Are you going away with no word of farewell? Will there be not a trace left behind? I could have loved you better, I didn't mean to be unkind. That was the last thing on my mind. You got reasons aplenty for going, this I know, this I know. For the weeds, they've been steadily growing. Please don't go, please don't go. Nor you going away with no word of farewell. Will there be not a trace left behind? I could have loved you better, I didn't mean to be unkind. That was the last thing on my mind. As we walk on, my thoughts keep a-turning round and round, round and round. Underneath the subway's wheels are turning underground, underground. Are you going away with no word of farewell? Will there be not a trace left behind? I could have loved you better, I didn't mean to be unkind. That was the last thing on my mind. That was the last thing on my mind.
I'm going to do a song that I'm not sure who wrote this, but Alison Krauss went to see this guy and heard this song and said, "This is the most terrible song I've ever heard. We've got to put it in our set." It's called, actually, Ruth and I did a what we call a spook show. It was the golf course that I work at. They had a tournament called the Zombie Tournament, where they had golf or dressed up zombies out on the golf course, and people would play golf, and they go chase their balls down. If they lose their balls, then they're disqualified and they're out. So, but the zombies can only walk like zombies. But anyway, we put together a whole show of Halloween type songs, and I heard this and I thought, this is really wonderful. Ruth sings this thing, so if in the chorus if it gets a little shaky, it's because I've shifted to a harmony. I don't normally sing this, but it's a cool song. I don't pick up the mail, I don't pick up the phone, I don't answer the door, I'd just soon be alone. I don't keep this place up, I just keep the lights down. I don't live in this room, I just rattle around. I'm just a ghost in this house, just a shadow on the walls. As quietly as a mouse, I haunt these halls. I'm just a whisper of smoke, I'm all that's left of two hearts on fire. Once burned out of control, I took my body and soul, just a ghost in this house. I don't care if it rains, I don't care if it's clear, I don't mind staying in. There's another ghost here. She sits down in your chair and she sighs with your light. Then she lays down her head on your pillow at night. I'm just a ghost in this house, I'm just a shadow on the walls. I'm living proof of the damage heartbreak does. I'm just a whisper of smoke, I'm all that's left of two hearts on fire. I burned out of control, you took my body and soul, just a ghost in this house. Just a ghost in this house, just a shadow on the walls. I'm living proof of the damage heartbreak does. Just a whisper of smoke, all that's left of two hearts on fire. That once burned out of control, you took my body and soul, just a ghost in this house. I burned out of control, you took my body and soul, just a ghost in this house.
This is kind of a sad song, but, and this is, I'm going to do
Well, everybody knows this as a Janis Joplin song, but I knew it first as a Chris Christopherson song, and he's the guy who wrote it. And it's
I know what
about,
you're going.
yeah, and it's
I
about
do too.
not a guy named Bobby. And I haven't done it for a long time, but this is one I used to do back when I lived in Seal Beach, California, and I would had fantasies about people throwing quarters at me while I sat on a street corner playing guitar. So I'll start it off in this key and see if this is right. Busted flat in Baton Rouge, waiting for a train, feeling nearly faded as my jeans. Bobby thumbed a diesel down just before it rained, took us all the way to New Orleans. I pulled my harpoon out of my dirty red bandana. I was blowing sad while Bobby sang the blues. With those windshield wipers slapping time and Bobby holding hands in mine, we sang up every song that driver knew. Freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose. Nothing don't mean nothing, but it's free. Feeling good was easy, Lord, while Bobby sang the blues. Feeling good was good enough for me. Good enough for me and Bobby McGee. From the coal mines of Kentucky to the California sun, Bobby shared the secrets of my soul. Standing right beside me, Lord, through everything we've done. Every night she kept me from the cold. Then somewhere near Salinas, Lord, I let her slip away. Looking for that home, and I hope she finds it. And I trade all my tomorrows for a single yesterday, holding Bobby's body close to mine. Freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose. Nothing ain't worth nothing, but it's free. Feeling good was easy, Lord, while Bobby sang the blues. Feeling good was good enough for me. Good enough for me and Bobby McGee. Freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose. Nothing ain't lose, but it's free. Feeling good was easy, Lord, while Bobby sang the blues. Good enough was good enough for me. Good enough for me and Bobby McGee. Good enough for me and Bobby McGee.
Okay, this is a Nancy Griffith song. I think she wrote it. It's called Love Us a Five and Dime. Rita was 16 years, hazel eyes and chestnut hair. She made that Woolworth counter shine. And Eddie was a sweet romancer and a darn good dancer. And they walked the aisles of the five and dime. And they sing, dance a little closer to me. Dance a little closer now. Dance a little closer tonight. Dance a little closer to me. Hey, it's closing time. Love's on sale tonight at the 5 and dime. Eddie played the steel guitar and her mama cried as he played in the bars. He kept young Rita out late at night. So they married up in Abilene, lost a child in Tennessee, and still that love they had survived. And they sing, dance a little closer to me, dance a little closer now, dance a little closer tonight. Dance a little closer to me, hey, it's closing time, and love's on sale tonight at the 5 and dime. One of the boys in Eddie's band took a shine to Rita's hand, so Eddie ran off with the bassman's wife. Oh, but he was back by June, singing a different tune, escorting young Rita back side to side. And they'd sing, dance a little closer to me, dance a little closer now, dance a little closer tonight. Dance a little closer to me, it's closing time, and love's on sale tonight at the 5 and dime. Eddie traveled with a barroom band till arthritis took his hand, and now he sells insurance on the side. And Rita's got her house to keep, she writes science store novels about love so sweet, dance to the radio late at night. And still sing, dance a little closer to me, dance a little closer now, dance a little closer tonight. Dance a little closer to me, hey, it's closing time, and love's on sale tonight at the 5 and dime. Rita was 16 years, hazel eyes and chestnut hair. She made that Woolworth counter shine. Eddie was a sweet romancer and a real fine dancer, and they walked the aisles of the 5 and dime. They walked the aisles of the 5 and dime. They walked the aisles of the 5 and dime.
All right. In the theme of really sad songs, okay, here's another one. Get your hanky out. Maybe 2 or 3 hankies, depending on what it takes. This is a Gordon Lightfoot song, Home from the Forest. And again, it's quite literal, so I don't have to say any more. Usually takes me about a half a line to find my voice note.
Oh, the neon lights were flashing, and the icy winds did blow. The water steeped into his shoes, and the drizzle turned to snow. His eyes were red, his hopes were dead, and the wine was running low. And the old man came home from the forest. His tears fell on the sidewalk as he stumbled in the street. A dozen faces stopped to stare, but no one stopped to speak. For his castle was his hallway, his bottle was his friend. And the old man stumbled in from the forest, up a dark and dingy staircase. An old man made his way, his ragged coat around him as on his cot he lay. And he wondered how it happened that he ended up this way, getting lost like a fool in the forest. As he lay there sleeping, a vision did appear. Upon his mantle shining, a face of one so dear, who loved him in the springtime in a long forgotten year, when the wildflowers did bloom in the forest. She touched his grizzled fingers and she called him by his name. Then he heard the joyful sound of children at their game, in an old house on the hillside in some forgotten town, where the river runs down from the forest. With a mighty roar, the big jet soar above the canyon street. And con men con, but life goes on, for the city never sleeps. And for an old forgotten soldier, the dawn will come no more. For the old man has come home from the forest.
Yeah, just unmuted myself, right. So this is the this is the very much like Polly Vaughn. There's a killing involved, except this one is deliberate. And it's done in the US as opposed to overseas. Polly Vaughn was done overseas. This one is done here, and it's done intentionally, and it's kind of like one of the very early songs that I ever learned. I asked my love to take a walk, just a little ways. As we walk, and as we talk about our golden wedding day, only say you'll be mine. In no other's arms entwined, down beside where the waters flow, down by the banks of the Ohio. Held the night against her breast, as into my arms she pressed. She cried, "Oh, Willie, don't you murder I'm not prepared for eternity. Only say you'll be mine into my arms entwined down beside where the waters flow, down by the banks of the Ohio. Started home twixt 12 and 1. Cried, my God, what have I done? I killed the only woman I loved, but she would not be my bride. Only say you'll be mine. You know others' arms entwined down beside where the waters flow, down by the banks of the Ohio.
Thank you.
Well, we need a little Jimmy Buffett. How's that sound?
Who's Jimmy Buffett?
Who's Jimmy Buffett? My favorite guy of forever. I spent quite a bit of time down in Key West, and his place down there is just awesome.
What are people called that follow him? They're not like deadheads?
Parrot
Parrot heads.
Parrot heads, okay.
They all wave shark fins. All right, here we go. I took off for a weekend last month just to try and recall the whole year. All of the faces and all of the places, wondering where they all disappeared. I didn't ponder the question too long. I was hungry, went out for a bite. Ran into a chum and a bottle of rum, and we wound up drinking all night. Changes in attitudes, changes in attitude, nothing remains quite the same. With all of our running and all of our cunning, we couldn't laugh, we would all go insane. Reading departure signs in some big airport reminds me of places I've been. Visions of good times that brought so much pleasure, makes me want to go back again. If it suddenly ended tomorrow, could somehow adjust for the fall. Good times and riches and son of a bitches, I've seen more than I can recall. It's these changes in latitude, changes in attitudes, nothing remains quite the same. All of our islands and all of the highlands, we couldn't laugh, we would all go insane. Think about Paris when I'm high in red wine. I wish I could jump on a plane. So many nights I just dream of the ocean. God, I wish I was sailing again. Yesterday's over my shoulder, so I can't look back for too long. There's just too much to see waiting in front of me, and I know I just can't go wrong. These changes in latitudes, changes in attitudes, nothing remains quite the same. all of my running and all of my cunning. If I couldn't laugh, I would just go insane. We couldn't laugh, we would just go insane. We weren't all crazy, we would go insane.
Well, I have changed my mind yet again about what I'm going to do. But I was thinking it's the fall, and this is a song I wrote back in 1998 when I lived in the mountains in New Mexico, and I spent a couple of weeks alone up there in the fall. So I thought, how appropriate. It's called Here in the Mountains. And I've got a lot of phlegm in my throat, so maybe that'll enhance the quality of my singing. Here in the mountains, the summer rains have gone. Wild yellow flowers line the trail to our door. The days are hot, but the nights have grown colder, and the hummingbirds won't be here much more when you finally come back home to these New Mexico days, and wake to the sandia skies, and sit with me under our pines. I'll share the coming fall with you, while aspens turn on the ridge, and apples slowly turn ripe, and shadows soften the light. This house without you is empty and sad, but I've got my bike and my guitar. I've written harmony that you're meant to sing, but I never ride alone too far. Here in the mountains, the summer rains have gone. Wild yellow flowers line the trail to our door. The days are hot, but the nights have grown colder, and the hummingbirds won't be here much more. They'll roast green chili by the road, and pinon fresh from the cone. Moonlight will shine on the crest and fall beside me across your breast. You'll say you'll spend your life with me. We'll call this mountain our home. We'll watch hawks migrate above, while these changing seasons mark our love. This house without you is empty and sad, but I've got my bike and my guitar. I've written harmony that you're meant to sing, and I never ride alone too far. Here in the mountains, the summer rains have gone. Wild yellow flowers line the trail to our door. The days are hot, but the nights have grown colder, and the hummingbirds won't be here much more. I want to spend my life with you.